Hey guys, we are the Podstars, and welcome back to the Nerd Locker, the safe haven for all things nerd. We're going to sit down and talk about Star Wars Episode 8 finally got its title. And it's The Last Jedi in like bright red outlining. So what I'm thinking it means is that Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, is going to die. And I was also thinking, since the red outlining, I'm thinking like, oh, maybe he turns evil, or Rey turns evil. I feel like we're going to see that aspect. Because we saw that with Kylo Ren, he's good, turning bad, still fighting it. So I think we're going to see that on the other side.
I don't, from the beginning, I don't think Rey's ever going to turn.
Yeah?
No, I don't think they're going to do that. I think she might have struggles maybe in the second movie, but she'll never fully turn. No. And I think, what's his name, Kylo, he's not
He's officially evil.
Yeah, he's officially evil, and they're not going to give him a redemption. He's not going to get the Darth Vader ending.
He's just going to go evil, dark, and hysterical.
No, he's not going to have redemption at the end, like, oh, I turned good. Before I die, no, you're not getting Force Ghost at all. You're dying. They're gonna kill you at the end of whatever. At the end of the trilogy, you're dying.
I mean, he killed his dad, so
yeah, not his dad. He killed Han Solo. Like that, we value Han Solo more than a school full of Jedi Padawans. I
mean, I don't know about that now.
Oh,
me neither, because I've heard a lot of people when Star Wars Episode 7 first came out, I've heard a lot of people say, you know what, I'm not going to see Star Wars, because by then, a lot of people have known, Han Solo dies. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what, you can't kill off a classic, beloved character and say, you're going to get me in my ass in the seat. And I think that's a bit dramatic, because he's been...
he was supposed to die forever.
Exactly, he was meant to die, like, in Episode 5. And it's like, I mean, yes, as the actor, as Harrison Ford doesn't want to do this, people love Han Solo, they're going to say, you know what, I'm not here for Harrison Ford, I'm here for you. What you want isn't too important, but he's wanted not been in this stuff for the longest time. Like, if you look at interviews...
Oh, he hates it.
Pardon me, he's like, oh, don't call me Han Solo, or like, fuck you, because this, that, and the other thing. We're not saying...
No, we can say it.
Yeah, right. No,
but what do you think when The Last Jedi? Get back on topic.
Oh, The Last Jedi, yeah, right. I think it refers to Luke, because in the opening crawl of the episode, again, in Empire, it says... etc., etc., etc. Luke Skywalker, the Last Jedi, is being hunted by the Empire. So it's just a callback to what they called him in the original trilogy. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to say the entire movie's about Luke, but I feel like a lot of it's going to have to do with Luke training either Rey. And like you're saying, Kylo Ren might die. I think that he may get the redemption arc, because while he has killed Han Solo, he hasn't done something in-universe unforgivable. Because to audience, yeah, sure, he's done something unforgivable. He's killed off the primary character, one of the three ones we came to love. But I think he's going to come into like a redemption arc.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I like the idea of more of him like fading down with the darkness.
I do also with that. I do like the idea of Rey either being tempted by the dark side or like having even like a movie and a half at a time wrestling with that conflict.
Right, with technical difficulties, our cameraman over here, he's making sure we're well fed. Appreciate it.
Go over there. Go over there.
I haven't seen them.
So
but Jedi also, plural,
yeah.
Right?
The plural Jedi is Jedi.
No, you actually make a good point. I actually thought it could be plural until you said that's what they referred to him at the beginning of the crawl.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Episode 7. I mean, yeah. 5? No, and 7.
Did he? You might be right.
Yeah.
Because they're looking for the Last Jedi.
Yeah.
The Rebels are looking for the Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Maybe it does. It probably does.
Zach, your takes on this? You're a little...
yeah, like you said, Jedi's plural, right? So it could be referred to...
You're gonna redo that. We're gonna wait. Because we can chop it. Alright, go ahead.
So, like Miguel said, I think, like Jedi is plural, so it could be referring to both of them. I don't think one of them's gonna die, but...
Power through.
Power through. Just go.
I don't think one of them's gonna die. I think it's just referring to both of them. They might.
Hell no.
He's walking and hit the camera. I have no idea. Oh, goodness.
Want me to restart that?
Yeah, restart your segment from what I said. No, we're gonna keep going, but we're gonna restart his part. Make sure we look it up on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, he said that Jedi was a plural term. So I believe that they're gonna refer to both of them, like Rey
and Luke.
Yeah,
you don't think there's any like hidden Jedi anywhere?
Nah, I highly doubt that. I mean, didn't Kylo Ren kill all the students?
I mean, where were they in episode 4, 5, and 6?
Yeah, right.
Like,
fair enough.
if they were alive.
Was it Ahsoka Tano?
Yeah.
And
That's my boo.
like I said, I think Luke is gonna die, just not in this movie.
Really?
Or either that, or it's gonna be like the very end. But I highly doubt that he's gonna die.
Okay.
In my opinion, I don't think. Well, would you kill him off? By the way.
Yeah. See, I want to.
I would
agree
think.
with you.
Yeah, like at least one movie, and then the next movie.
To like finally transition from the Luke Skywalker saga
Yes.
to Rey and her story.
That's
Because
what I
like
feel
she's in like her infancy of her character. Even with these 3 movies, I mean, Luke was very like short-lived. But like if you look at like the big overarching story of Star Wars, in the beginning till Episode 6, it's Vader, it's Anakin Skywalker, his rise and fall. Luke was a secondary character. Luke, I see, is more as like transitional character from that arc to the next big arc, and that next big arc, I believe, is Rey.
Yeah.
So Rey and her saga being the ultimate good, maybe, because the character before Anakin, we saw he was good, had all this potential, and then he succumbed to the darkness.
Yes.
Now Rey, as much as I wanted to be bad, I don't think it's going to happen like you guys are saying. So they're going to take Rey, and she's going to be just the ultimate good in starting her saga off. And Luke Skywalker, as important as he is, he's just that vehicle, that bus to get from one story to another.
Mm-hmm.
That was profound, man. High
Yeah.
five to me. That was good.
That was good. That was good.
Premium quality content over here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, we all taking a drink. We all taking a drink.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, good.
Give a second.
all right, the next topic we're going to give you guys a quick rundown on. There's some new interesting movie news about, our favorite DC creators. They're going to make a Shazam movie and a solo spin-off movie of Black Adam, one of Shazam's main villains.
Yeah, his arch nemesis.
His arch nemesis. So, and we all know, most of you guys know that the Black Adam is going to be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. We don't even have Shazam yet. We know that Adam is going to be The Rock. And I feel like the only reason they're making a solo movie is so they could keep The Rock in it, because he has that star power to attract more people.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really a good idea, especially like this movie is going to be groundbreaking for DC and Marvel for the sole reason that this is the first movie that's a solo villain movie. It's like, it's a villain only, and that's the star. So, and when you think of all the villains, both from Marvel and DC, it's kind of hard for me to be on board with, the first movie you're making for a villain series is Black Adam. I feel like you're just doing it for the star power, for Dwayne "Rock" Johnson. I'm not really crazy about the idea. I feel like he's going to be a great actor. I feel like it's going to be a decent movie.
What was that?
What's that?
No, his cat just like did some weird sound.
So I feel like it might be a good movie because The Rock is going to like help create it, direct it, and I feel like he's going to be a great actor and he looks the part. I just don't think it's necessarily a good step. I know it's going to get people in the door because it's him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm thrilled about the idea.
I feel like what a lot of people will be sold on is a trailer for the film. That'll definitely, like, it's good enough. Like, with even the Power Rangers film that's coming out, I think the trailers on them are a lot better than they used to be. The first one was just, wow, they announced a Power Rangers film. This last one was, okay, now I probably, maybe, if I'm drunk enough, will go see that. With Black Adam, I feel like there's not enough villains for them to say, we can pick and choose what villain we want. Because outside the Joker or Lex Luthor,
Lex Luthor would be a great movie.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Not that Lex Luthor that they have.
No, not that Lex
Jesse
Luthor.
Eisenberg.
No,
he couldn't.
But
while he's a good actor, he couldn't do a solo movie as Lex Luthor.
He's not good enough. Yeah.
But they don't have a lot to pick from, and I feel like it's the same thing with Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel. Funnily enough, Shazam used to be called Captain Marvel, but with Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel, and Shazam, they are just okay. Or rather, Black Adam. What can we sell people that they're probably going to love and that we can just make a buck on? So, like, with Wonder Woman, they've got their female icon. Captain Marvel on Marvel side is trying to be their Wonder Woman. They want to sell, like, a solo female film. They didn't choose Black Widow. They didn't choose Wasp. They chose a character with a lot of power. Like, she has cosmic level power, that woman.
Yeah.
So, it makes sense. Same with Wonder Woman. She's literally part of the Trinity. They've got the Superman. They've got the Batman. Now they need Wonder Woman to be good.
The Trinity, what he's referring to in comic books, that's the DC side of things. That's the 3 biggest heroes that's known throughout the world. That's Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. All right, I don't know if they knew that.
No, that's very good. Yeah, I'd say that was necessary.
Um,
But that's pretty much my whole thing about it, is that they don't have a lot to. They have to pick Black Adam because Captain Shazam.
Is there enough material though?
Yeah,
There is because
there
there absolutely is because they'll play it up as an anti-villain sort of.
Why don't you tell us? Tell us in the audience what can they do?
Well,
real quick.
Black Adam was. I'm pretty sure he was
The original Shazam.
Not the original Shazam, but he was the person that the Grand Wizard dude. I think the Wizard Shazam bestows his powers to Black Adam.
Yeah.
But what Black Adam did was when he got those powers, it was in the time of like the pharaohs or whatever. So he overthrew the pharaohs and made himself the king, which in turn got the wizard pissed off. He got a new Shazam person. They fought and they tricked him into saying his name backwards or whatever the case was, and he lost all his powers. He eventually came back in modern day, and he became the anti-hero or the villain, Black Adam.
Okay.
His origin story has been retconned like 10 times, but that's pretty much like what it is. So
we're gonna get to see The Rock and like the Scorpion King.
Basically, the Rock,
just with superpowers.
The Rock and the Scorpion King type of setting, but with better acting chops now, a bigger budget, probably better co-stars and whatnot.
Okay.
I think that it could be a very bad idea or a very good idea depending on how they
if they get a good writer, not it's usually on the writer.
Yeah, if you pull it out before Shazam to introduce us to the villain, and you see where he came from and then how he became the villain, and then in the Shazam movie,
that might be a nice progression.
You introduce the kid Billy Batson to becoming Shazam, then getting into this conflict with Black Adam. The audience already knows who Black Adam is. Mm-hmm. You don't have to spend screen time building this guy up. You already know who he is. It'll be the exact opposite of what Marvel does. When all they do is spend time on their hero's progression, not the villain, and then people complain that they have weak villains. DC making that movie could, showcase a villain, build a villain up, make him their Loki, and then come out with the Shazam movie.
That sounds absolutely astonishing.
Yeah,
that would be a great flip side to what Marvel does. A completely different animal. They don't have to make their thing the dark gritty stuff. Yeah.
So what you're saying is for them to make the Black Adam movie first?
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Now, if you do it afterwards,
it's no point.
They're out of their mind. If you introduce him in Shazam and then do a prequel after Shazam's already come out, that's a bad idea.
I agree.
If you do a sequel after Shazam comes out of Black Adam, it's bad. Because what do you want to see? What's he doing after he uses to Shazam? You want to see him come up with a cockamamie scheme to rule the world?
Fair enough.
I don't see a good idea of doing a movie after Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only reason I think, like you said, they're doing it is because of it being The Rock. So,
all right, that wraps up this episode of the Podstars. No, we're the Podstars. This is the Nerd Locker.
Yeah,
I did it again. Mm-hmm. I'll get used to it. Again, I'm Rob.
I'm my son.
I'm Zach.
I'm Miguel.
And we'll see you next time. And the camera crew over there.
Yep. Sorry about this, guys.